We can start with a few questions in the room here.
I'm just curious, with your career and where it's taken you, the ups and the downs, just what has having an opportunity to be a starting quarterback in college football meant to you this year?
I think it means a lot. Just something I worked for since I was a kid. Like you said, there's been a lot of ups and downs throughout my story, throughout my journey, and so just to finally be named a starter and just go out and be able to go out first and play, it means a lot. So I think it's been good.
In the offseason, you entered the portal from Georgia Tech. Was there a specific moment in your, when teams were recruiting you that you realized that you wanted to come back home and play for Don Brown at UMass?
I think that definitely played a role in it, just coming back home to the Northeast. I've been down south for a couple of years now, and it's definitely been different, but having my family, having guys that's just around the area and just from here, I think that definitely played a little part into me coming back up north. So I think it was good.
After your throws to Anthony Simpson, George Johnson on those long touchdowns, you were obviously visibly very pumped up. Is some of that just getting that confidence back, and like after dealing with a bunch of injuries and all that stuff, how does it feel to get that confidence back? And
I think that, to be honest, I think I was just playing ball. Like, I don't think it has nothing to do with trying to get or gain confidence. Like, I seen myself and Anthony and George, I seen us make these type of plays in practice leading up to the game. So yeah, it was fun in the moment. It was hyped in the moment, but that's just playing ball and just doing what we do on offense, to be honest.
Just curious about, while you were dealing with your injury and rehabbing and having to sit on the sideline during some very tough games, winnable games, what your mindset was and what it felt like, just wishing that you could be out there making a difference.
Yeah, you talking about here within these past couple games at UMass? Yeah, it's definitely been hard for them couple games I was sitting out, just seeing my teammates go to war and give everything they got. And just me sitting back watching, it really, like you said, it makes me eager to get out, get back, and just go fight with my brothers. So I think that as soon as I had the opportunity to come back, it wasn't no question about it that I was coming back, and my coaches and teammates know that, so they know I'm here for them.
Heading into this Saturday at Penn State, you having played, having been at Clemson and Georgia Tech, have probably a little more experiencing big environments, big college football environments than some of your other teammates. What have you been telling them to kind of prepare them for what's ahead?
It's just another game. It's gonna be 100,000+ in the stands, but we just got to do what we've been doing, executing the offense, and just calling the plays that's called. I think having a crowd like this around you, it definitely brings a little bit more juice, a little bit more hype around the game. But at the end of the day, once you're in between the white lines, it's just football. It's just football at the end of the day.
Coming up just short over the last few weeks, Coach mentioned there's still no quit despite just one win. What are some things that you've said to the guys in the locker room, or just the mood in the locker room of how you guys are going to continue to remain optimistic moving forward?
Yeah, I think at times like this, it can either make you or break you. It can either bring us closer together, or it could make us separate apart. And I think the guys handle this time well through adversity, and I think that it's doing nothing but making us stronger. It's making us glue together. Coach Brown doing a good job of leading the way, and same as Coach Kasula and Coach Dud. So I think that this experience that we're going through as a team, I think that it's making us stronger, it's making us better, and we're doing nothing but learning from it. So I think it's helping us out.
You're obviously a dual threat guy, and recently these past couple weeks you've been kind of forced to be more of a pocket passer. Has that been an adjustment, or just kind of a mental switch that you've had to flip?
I don't think I'm a dual threat, to be honest. I think that I can throw. I'm a pocket passer, and when I need to run, I think I do run. So for me, it's just sitting back and throwing. Obviously, I wish I could run, but I mean, I don't have no problem just sitting back and throwing and executing offense that way. So that's what we've been doing. We've been moving the ball effectively. I think sometimes throughout the stretch, we gotta finish when we're inside the red zone, when we're in striking distance. And I think once we clean up some of them things, that our offense will be right back on track where we want to be.
Going back, I know you said your family and some of your friends back home have appreciated you being back here in the New England region. But have there been any other benefits that you've experienced of being up here at UMass compared to your last couple stops down south?
We got some good food out here. I say that. I always get a home cooked meal, man. So that's really it, man. Yeah.
All right, we'll switch to Zoom for a bit.
Go, Kevin.
Hey, Tessa, how you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good, thanks. We were just talking to Coach, and Coach said, you guys need to stay early and show up late. And he meant more so in games than out of games. How do you guys get off to better starts?
I think just making it a collective effort. In some of our past games, we kind of started off slow and then picked up at halftime. So just having that conscious effort of just showing up early. I think we done a better job of that the past game, and I think now we just got to work on putting it all together. We showed up early. We showed we could show up early. We showed that we could stay late in some games, and I think when we put that together and have a complete game, it really showed what we could do. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Howard.
Hey, Tyson. For you, you had the really good start against New Mexico State. You get dinged up against Auburn. How has the recovery been for you, and how close do you feel now to where you were at the start of the season?
I feel good. I'm just taking it one day at a time, just going through my rehab process, and just trusting the training room downstairs to get me back where I need to be. So it's been good.
Any other questions? All right. Thanks, Tyson.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate that.